Yeah, that's like that's the X series too. Like, yo, I can barely do the Sigma fight with upgrades sometimes, but yeah. Speaking of
Kame going to crash first. Ugh.
Yeah, this could be the bane of his existence. We know Fat fans are here. To be honest, I think don't quote me on this. Maybe that that ladder screen that Buster players soft lock in later on with the frog. You know what I'm talking about? Right past the checkpoint at the top before you get to the double ladders. The one, but anyway, that screen. I want to say it's the same enemy as the screen. I know the elevator Kame is showing, but maybe that screen too. So maybe we'll have a Fat fan pushing the other way and be good. But we'll see. Meanwhile, Kuumba going to metal, guaranteed E-tank early in metal. Neither of these guys going quick or flash first, more traditional. But I mean, metal's kind of traditional as well, depending. Kuumba forfeiting a zip, but getting guaranteed E-tank.
Yeah, I've seen Kuumba have pretty good luck with metal first, actually.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, definitely.
Like, not a lot of people do that strat, but it works for him. And in fact, that's one of the things that Kuumba likes about... Oh, yeah, so he was trying to pause buffer there, but bringing up the menu cuts your iframe short, and that's why he collided with the Metroid. But yeah, Kuumba was saying one thing he likes about ROM hacks is it gives him an opportunity to dream up new strats. They're not played as much as other games, so he can often get to them first and really have a fun time like exploring how they work. And I think that trickles over to the randomizer as well, because every randomizer is a little bit different than the last. And how you route through the randomizer is like definitely a very personal thing. There's some consensus on like some stuff to do, but there's always somebody who's like, well, actually, you know. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it all depends on personal preference, routing, and what you're comfortable with, what you think will be fast for you. Excuse me. But yeah, Kuumba finding Quickman in metal, and he's gonna make his way out. Yeah, speaking of, there's other random. Two's not Mega Man games that have a randomizer. I know Mega Man X they have a tournament right now as well. They just started their tournament as we're kind of wrapping ours up. I don't believe that's with SpeedGaming though, but I will say that I'm in that tournament, and hopefully I do alright in it. But, you know, nice. Kame finding item crash.
Yeah, so that's the second seed for them. Item 2 was in Crash last time. So it's kind of funny.
But also to continue the thoughts, I think Mega Man 3 has a randomizer.
As far as I know, it never got released.
Okay.
Somebody was working on it, but I don't know that they made it far enough to share it with anyone really.
I think maybe 5 as well has one, or 4 or something, but supposedly is not as good as the 2 randomizer. I don't know. I haven't played it. Probably should look into it. But yeah, a lot of these Mega Man games of some sort started at least. So that's pretty cool to look into.
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to make a Mega Man 1 through 6 combo randomizer where it pulls out 8 RoboMasters, it pulls 8 weapons, and then gives you like 4 to 6, you know, Wily stages. And just kind of mashes elements of all 6 games together into one normal-sized Mega Man game. But I don't know how
really sweet.
Yeah, I don't know how feasible that project is, but I've been meaning to look into it a bit more.
Oh no! Oh no, Kame takes the death against some shrimp here in air stage. That's rough. Yeah, that would actually be really sweet if you could do that. I mean, if you don't want to, of course, or if it's too much work, you know. But yeah, I'd be willing to help it or test if I could, if I knew how. That's an awesome concept. Like, take all 6 Mega Man games, or the ROMs from the games, and then like throw them in, and then like you get like each stage from each from a different, and you'll get like random slides or random items and stuff like that. That'd be really awesome.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of potential to be fun, but it's also a very challenging project, and I haven't started yet.
Right on. Yeah, maybe some of you and we'll get another randomizer going. Fruition. Hey, I might throw a tournament on it. Hey, but here we go. Kame making it to the end of air, so he's fighting his second boss. Meanwhile, Kuumba has metal and flash down. I don't think he found any weapons in either of those. He's going through the beam section. Here goes the revenge. So we'll see if perhaps he makes it through clean this time.
Yeah, no more Prodigy specials for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I'd be happy for that.
Looks like he grabs the 1-up. I don't know if that was intentional, but it is kind of useful if you can sneak that in.
Yeah, I call it the swag 1-up. Kind of dangerous to grab, but yeah, he definitely grabs it. Good stuff to Kuumba. Making his way through this boss corridor, or this last corridor going to the boss room. On the other hand, Kambe finds item 3 in air. He's found item 2 in crash, item 3 in air. He's found the weapon, or the items that Kuumba wants to zip.
Right.
Kuumba doesn't have them yet, but, you know, depending if he goes to another stage, he might find an item here. Here in quick, I can tell he is going to air, so he's going to get item 3, so that's good for him.
Yeah, this bubble stage looks like it's not giving Kame too much trouble here. Oh, and then sure enough, we get crabs in the last section, which is where they are in vanilla, but the randomizer can sometimes still make a vanilla enemy in a vanilla place a pain in the butt.
Ooh, Kuumba taking a death in air to birds. I don't think that's quite the same death. Yeah, no. Kame took a death to the squid or the shrimp later on in the stage. So, but yeah, unfortunate. Nice D boost.
Yeah.
To get through that the Buster immune crusher there.
Wow, I didn't even see who was in the bubble chamber. That was a fast fight.
You know, I think it might have been Bubble Man. I don't know. Is this even randomized? Kappa? No, I don't know. Can't say it if you don't see it. No. Yes, we say it anyway.
Kame's got a bit of stream stutter going on today, so I didn't even see the menu screen there between when he beat the boss and when he selected the next stage.
Yeah, I think that that happened to Kuumba as well. I don't know if that's necessarily stream stutter from the runners, or maybe on Twitch's end, or SpeedGaming's end, or the runner's end. You know, it could be. I had internet troubles this morning personally, so maybe it's just a bad day to internet. But we're all doing it anyway, as Kuumba trying to find something to damage boost off of, so he can make these jumps. Oh my goodness, the crowd! Oh my goodness, the egg! And wow, yo, what a... I don't know whether to call that lucky or skillful or a little bit of both.
This crash bomb seems terrible.
Yeah, but definitely does the job to kill the Springer there. Alright, here we go. Well, speaking about terrible crash, yeah, this is crash to fight. Short hop, spammy.
Ooh, that was quite the DPS race. 2 HP to 0 HP.
Yeah, but he gets it done, and he's gonna find his... Kame's gonna get the fight Quick Man. Or sorry, Flash Man in Quick Stage. I play this game, I really do.
He probably made the right decision there to go to Heat right now, because he would have to go to Crash to get item 2, which is also nice in Heat, but the big thing in Heat is you want to get the zip, the item 3 zip.
Right, yeah, that's probably why Kuumba headed here. I think the strat going to Woodman when you find item 3 is probably a little better, as you want item 2 and 3 to do heat stage, but and then I mean, and then in Wood, all you need is item 3 to.
Right.
That's about it, right? You don't necessarily need item 2, unless, of course, you are, in Kami's case, Buster only, where you don't use the items. But yeah, I mean, Heatman also not a bad choice. You know, I'm trying to talk myself into going to Wood, getting item 3 instead of Heat personally. But yeah, I mean, platforms, getting item 2, going over the platform probably saves about 5 seconds to 10 seconds. And especially if you don't find yourself in the pit.
Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile to do, but it's not the end of the world if you can't wing it. Probably not really having trouble with the treehouse. That'll if Kuumba's able to take the good wood zip, then that'll minimize the time lost there for Kame.
Yeah, right on. And Kuumba finding Heatman and Heat Stage. Is this even randomized? Alright, here we go.
These springers, in vanilla, the springers are immune to Buster, and then in almost every seed you play, they're Buster weak. And then not this seed, because Kame's playing.
That's the rule. Kami's playing, everything is not Buster weak. Oh my goodness, look at this. Airman.
Oh wow.
Oh, rough.
Airman body damage it's huge.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, Kuumba's a little ahead. So we're gonna go ahead and switch the audio over. Seeing that, you know, they're in the same stage, we'll just listen to the same tune again, that's cool. But I say y'all, we'll just listen to the same tune again, that's cool. But yeah, I don't think Kame found item 1 there. So item 1 must be in...
Yeah.
I don't know. I must have missed it. Maybe it's in Heat. Did Kuumba just get it? Did he use item 1? I'm not sure. I must have.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, nice clip, and yeah, he's gonna get the rest of good wood.
Yeah, this zip is nice because you skip the enemies in the treehouse, but it doesn't. It does save time, but it's maybe a little deceptive in how much time it saves. If you have good execution running through the stage, it's maybe like 10 seconds or something.
Right. Alright, Kuumba's out of wood. He's got Crash and Bubble left. Kame with Heat, Metal, and Flash. But Metal and Flash are shorter stages. I'd say Bubble is somewhat short as well, but not as short as the other ones maybe. And then Crash is definitely longer, or the longest stage in the game, I think, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, somewhat even, but I still think Kuumba might just be a little bit ahead.
Right.
Hard to tell in the Robo stages. We'll know by Wily 1.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Kuumba's probably a little bit ahead.
Alright, pause, buffer, zip. Kame finding Heat and Heatman stage. We've already said it. I'm not saying it again.
Yeah, this Heatman felt really vanilla. So one of the things that gets randomized with Heatman is his delay, right? So normally, it's always going to be 30, 60, 90 frames. It's different in the randomizer. So you can't really use your like finely tuned sense of the Heatman fight as well in randomizer.
Oh my goodness, why didn't you just take the damage boost? He almost... But no, Kuumba taking the death to the crab at the end. That was sick. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. I will give you that. But unfortunately, with the pause buffering, the enemies still move in between pauses. So he might have been able to pause buffer once to not make it, but or to not get hit. But the second pause buffer definitely guaranteed him getting hit. If he would have been on the right side of that enemy, he would have actually deboosted on, which would have been really sick. That would have been awesome. Unfortunate for Kuumba to take the death, but as I'm talking, he's already just about back to where he was. So yeah, hopefully he'll be able to handle this section better. You never want to see like crabs either. I know it's crabs is vanilla, but Kuumba hasn't been through Crash, so he doesn't have item 2, and I don't think he has item 1 either. At the end of this stage, maybe, and I just missed getting it.
He does have plenty of E-tanks. He's got 3 already.
I'd say it's either here or in Flash, but I didn't see Kuumba pick it up in Flash earlier. And since Kuumba didn't have it, I don't... Oh, he's testing some weaknesses.
The uncharged heat is actually the same damage as Buster, so he's basically trying to save himself a menu here and Buster it down.
Right on. Yeah, he's gonna get out of that. We'll see, does he pick up item 1 here? Yes, it is in Bubble. Bubble. So Kame does have it. I just he doesn't menu, so I didn't. And perhaps stream delay must have caught it. And unfortunately, Kame did take a death to Quickman earlier, but yeah, he's go ahead and get through. He's on his last stage, which is Flashman, which I will go ahead and make the assumption that Kame is at this point ahead.
I think you're right. Flash being the fastest stage, and Kuumba gets the zip. I was just about to say Kuumba having a little bit of trouble with the setup, but of course it's Kuumba, so just
right. Yeah, he's gonna get it. But no, yeah, I think that death at the end of Bubble is probably what changed the lead, unfortunately, for Kuumba. But Kame, yeah, he's in Flash stage now, so yeah, that's the shortest stage of the game. Kuumba probably not all that far behind. These guys are still pretty even.
They're both past the checkpoint in their stages.
Right, yeah. Kuumba's got the long climb. Oh, unfortunate fall. Nice
I think
pause
Kame
buffer.
is ahead. That fall.
Yeah, a couple mistakes, unfortunate for Kuumba, but he's gonna make it. Kame making the door. Kuumba making the climb. He's gonna go ahead and forego the E-tank. He doesn't really... He's got the 3 E-tanks already, and yeah, using the end of his item, he's gonna forfeit the E-tank in this stage.
Kame's got a DPS race here with this Woodman. You can't really do this fight damageless.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's really hard if you do. You have crash that explodes inside of leaf shield or something, and is super effective, so to speak. But yeah, Kame making it out of the A-Robot 1802 or 03, I think I saw. So good stuff to him. Kuumba on his tail. He's going to be fighting the boss here in Crash stage, which happens to be Bubble Man. But yeah, would you like to do the honors?
Well, I went first last time, so I think you should go first this time. And of course, what I'm talking about is we like to play a little game. What is the color of the dragon, and what is it weak to?
Right. Okay, fine. I guess I'll do that. How about I'll say Easy Danger Orange with weak to air shooter.
I'm gonna say pickle green and weak to top spin.
Nice.
All right, fine. How about metal blade?
Sounds like top spin to me. Yeah, and guys in the chat, please get in on this. If you win, Daggett will create you a program. No, I'm just.
Hello world with your name in it.
Something like that. Well, I see the Prodigy / Freako / Yu-Gi-Oh guests in chat. Very nice, very nice. Anybody else?
We're about
Make
to
your
find out.
guesses. We're about to find out. Yeah. Make them guesses now.
Boom.
And there's Siberian Bull's Grimace Dragon.
And he's not here to see it.
I know it. Unfortunate. But he's there. That's about as grimace as Dragon can get. You put that dragon just came straight from McDonald's, man. He's like, yo, Happy Meal, son. Chicken nuggets. He's shooting chicken nuggets right now. You see that? Chicken nugget. There goes a bunch of them. 20 pack. 50 pack, son. Oh my goodness, no.
Oh no. That is a terrible weakness. Yeah. Was that air? I believe it was air, right? Yeah, and Kame types in IRC ... I don't think he's very happy with that.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Kame. Lead change. Kuumba finding bubble. Kame might want to fish somewhere. I know it's kind of against his buster code, but yeah, he might want to fish somewhere because Kuumba makes that quick work of that dragon.
Oh no. He just barely missed that ladder. He maybe wasn't holding up at the right time, because Mega Man's actually got some leeway when he grabs the ladder. The game will kind of warp you towards it. Yeah, and then we'll see here if Kuumba decides to check the barrier weakness, which is definitely a strategy, but some of our runners, like Charlie Boy here, would rather skip it if they don't need the E-Tank. It looks like that's what Kuumba's going to do.
Definitely forget that that barrier weakness right there. It takes, in my opinion, like if I end up spending an E-Tank between Whaley 2, go ahead and grab that one at Whaley 4. Even before, even before, say, sorry, I'm just watching Kame. Oh, he finds the bubble. There it is. Yeah, I'd even before checking the wall, I'd rather grab the one at Whaley 4. I think that one takes less time to grab than Whaley 2. Speaking of Whaley 2, Kame's on his way and way out. So, reverse from the last race, Kuumba was actually making it. Just Kame was fighting Pico. Now Kuumba fighting Pico. Kame making his way in. Kuumba, he's playing with fire here.
Yeah. Oh, use an E-Tank, Kuumba. You've got so many. And that's why you want to use an E-Tank.
There it is. Yeah, he got burned. Unfortunate. Kuumba. Kame, that actually evens things up just a bit as Kammesennin is hitting the checkpoint as Kuumba is at the end of this corridor that Kame is now in. Yeah.
For all practical purposes and intents, once you consider the fact that Kuumba has to refill a bit more because of doing this section twice, they're tied.
Yeah, four E-Tanks. Unfortunate. for Kuumba. But you know, I respect it. You know, save your E-tanks and yeah, don't. I mean, not the right decision in particular case, but I mean, I still respect it. Trying to do the fight without. So that was Crash weakness. So Kuumba's gonna go ahead and fish for something else.
Yeah. Oh, it's Heat Week.
Yeah, charged heat. Kame finds.
This is, if you're gonna fight a boss with charged heat, this is one of the better bosses to do it on because the time it takes the Picos to spawn kind of covers up the cost of charging your heat.
Kuumba, use it. Use the E-tank. There it is. Nice. Yeah, and it looks like so some Crash Bomb you get to shoot another one. It'll cancel out the current bomb that's out on screen, and others you don't. The behavior in bomb again. Oh my goodness. Another E-tank. Use it. Use it. Kuumba's in trouble, y'all. Oh my goodness.
He really is.
He doesn't know about the heat weakness. Everything else didn't work. I didn't check quick. But
there should be 3 weaknesses, but sometimes finding it is the hard part.
Yeah, definitely. And he's out of Crash Bomb. He's gonna have to reshuffle. E-tank again. That's 3 E-tanks here on Pico. Meanwhile, Kame with the charged heat makes his way out, and yeah, Kuumba's gonna finally get around to find heat. Unfortunate that he found it so late, though. Yeah, that's cost that fight cost him a good amount of time here.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes just in that fight.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes in the first race, somewhat, and now in the. This is a pretty close race, guys. Kuumba definitely the underdog now, as Kame is up the gun stake.
Couldn't even tell what he was doing there because the leaf is black on black.
Right.
Oh, it's another bubble week. But he's out of bubble.
Yeah, this bubble looks pretty good this seed, apparently. I don't think Pico was, but oh nice. Metal melts him away.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of refilling to do.
Yeah, definitely.
We might see some more bubble weakness before the end of this. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes you get enemies on the first screen here.
Now see, that's odd that he went ahead and filled any of the bubble that he ran. So now, if you know, if boo beams are weak to bubble, Kame's in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
But
True.
regardless, Kuumba now starting his fishing and finds Metal Blade.
Kame looking for those false platforms. Figures out they're right in the middle and dodges them both. It's pretty good. But this is the real test.
Yeah, the great equalizer. Yeah, Kuumba definitely better off on. It's gonna help him with the zips later. Oh man, he's running into some crab trouble. And yeah, that item 3. Is he gonna?
What?
Is he gonna farm? I don't think.
What is he doing?
I don't know. What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna take the game over to stuff, I guess, so he can zip later. No, maybe not.
Meanwhile, Kame
I think
in
that's what he's doing.
anxiety rooms.
Oh no!
Misses the deboost by a pixel.
Yeah, and I don't understand why he didn't pause buffer. Man, both of these guys run into a bunch of trouble in the tournament match.
Yeah.
That's all I can, you know, put it down to.
So then I missed it. So did Kuumba go for the game over to reset everything?
No, he didn't. He just continued. Maybe, you know, I figured that was what it was. No.
Okay, Kame gets the deboost this time. That's a tricky room buster only. The strategy he did with manipulating those helicopter guys is not easy. Like, that's definitely the kind of thing that Kame trains for.
Yeah, definitely. I think the answer might have been Cosmo on the there, but you know, to each their own. That's the way that Kuumba or Kame handled. There we go. Kuumba gonna go ahead and catch his, and he's gonna have to wait or get one of the helicopter propeller guys. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, because as long as an item's on screen, you'll be able to pause buffer around. But he made it. Very nice. And he's out of item 3 to zip here. He's gonna go ahead and burn his E10. I'm sure this this hallway goes smoothly. He's gonna have to run the hallway.
Yeah, this is incredibly close. They're at the same time.
Yeah, both of them hit the door.
Kame's done a lot more fishing, but you know, Kuumba could find it in the first or second try. It looks like he did.
Yeah, like you said, crash bomb vanilla to be the weakness.
Was it Buster Week? No, guess not. We don't have the sound effects, so we don't get to hear the tink.
Yeah, unfortunate audio issues on our end, but it shouldn't be related to the stream. Alright, Kame gonna burn an E-tank. He finds quick boomerang. Kuma's still searching for the weakness. And he finishes the boo beam room and types an IRC. Who let Squidman roll the C? That's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Squid. Sorry, Squid. But here we go. Kame. Oh dang, Crashman's been dead. Sorry, Kuumba. Alright, Kuumba finally finding the answer as well. Kame finds his first street fight while Kuumba is teleporting out of the boo beams. That makes these guys pretty even, just about as even as last race. If not more even, because Kambe had 3 or 4 robos down last race when Kuumba entered refights, and this time he only has 1, now 2, as Kuumba's loading into his first robot master. Man, this race is clutch, guys. Get hype in the chat, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, it's hard to think of what to say because I'm just like watching both runners so intently, and there's a game over on Kuumba's side.
I think he did that intentionally, honestly. Whoa, he went to stage select? Oh my gosh, no!
Nope.
No, dude,
Kuumba,
no!
no!
That's not what you want to do! Oh my goodness, it was so close, too!
This is now Kame's race to lose.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. One major mistake. That was, I will say major. That was a major mistake, especially in a race. But it happens. I've done it before.
And I think Mega Man 2 is the only one in the series that, like, after each robo stage, you need to press down and then select another stage, but not on the continue screen. It's the opposite. Like, it's like the game's almost designed to troll you in this way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Kuumba, so Kuumba, the thoughts behind Kuumba there, lives and these. So if he took the game over on the first robo, he could have just, you know, had full resources again and full lives to make it through. You know, running into a death in the refights would have caused him to lose more time than just taking the intentional game over. But you know, obviously, what he unfortunately did was, you know, go to the character or go to stage select. So that means, you know, when you go back to stage select like that, you start all the way over at Wily 1. You don't go back to the refight if you go to stage select. So yeah, very unfortunate for Kuumba. So yeah, this is definitely Kame's race to lose now.
One of our rare Buster immune Wily machines.
Yeah, Kame finding charged. He's got a couple E-tanks to finish it off, so basic. He's got this one, and you know, I told him I'd at least do one race Buster only, so it looks like I'm gonna have to practice Buster only. Damn it! But yeah. Well, the good thing about Kuumba though is he does indeed know the weaknesses to all the bosses. Now he just needs to execute. Kame jumping in front.
Oh my god, that was insanely close, and he would have had a really hard time to get fight.
Yeah, definitely. After burning the E-tank, he would doing that again if he would have died. But he found the wood weakness for the second phase, and yeah, he jumped in. He's going left, and
I can't recommend going left, but I know why he did it.
Yeah, he needs the energy. Most of the time in close races, especially how close this race would have been going left, that might have cost him the race if because they were necking. And well, yeah. Kuumba had a static item 1, so he would have had to walk the hallway, but I don't think he would have went left. I think he would have went right. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. You know, depending on weapon management. It's all down to weapon management most of the time. So yeah. All right, we'll see what this alien's weak to, and I'm gonna go
Buster.
Get there. Did the air shooter hit? I don't think it did.
I don't think it did, but it's also a terrible air shooter.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and...
He's a little too low on health. He might read.
Yeah, very low on health. He finds quick boomerang and
GG.
Kammesennin taking the race and moving along in the tournament. The official SRL time of 37 minutes and 37 seconds. Lucky 37. Get your GGs in chat for Kammesennin, guys. Good stuff. We'll stick around with Kuumba, see how far he gets in this. Man, that is such an unfortunate circuit, you know.
Yeah,
a wild Buster man joining us. Oh no, that's
I think it is. Does it smell like citrus in here?
GG's.
When the randomizer gives you lemons, go Buster only.
That's it. That's how you do it, man. It's the only way.
I'm glad you got the joke, because I didn't. I was just gonna roll right over that one. GG's, Kame. I mean, man, awesome races. You guys went neck and neck the first race. You guys went neck and neck the second race until I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. Kuumba made a critical mistake in the refights. And,
no.
Yeah, so what he did was he went, you were one Robo Master ahead. You were on your second Robot Master. He took an intentional game over to refill his lives and his weapon energy, and he went to stage select. So right now he's fighting Guts.
Oh man.
But
Ooh,
yeah, pretty
bad,
rough.
Man. Feels
pretty
real
rough.
bad. Man.
But yeah, you made it, man. You made it. You have to fight some scrub named Charlie Boy. How do you feel?
Oh no. Well, I'm honestly really surprised. As soon as I figured out that it was going to be Kuumba as my next opponent for today, I just assumed and accepted I'm out of the tournament. That's it. Game over. Done. so I'm very surprised, and I guess I'm happy that I get to fight another opponent, even if it's gonna be the organizer himself, Mr. Charlie Man, taking me out. It's gonna be okay, you know. I made it farther than I thought I would, so I mean, honestly, whatever happens, I'm good.
You
Yeah,
sell
you've done
yourself
great.
short, man. You really do. Like I think you beat me in Sunday races too. You know, so I mean,
Yeah.
anything can happen.
Well, you're a speedrunner too, so I think you understand how it is. You know, we identify our own mistakes, even though viewers may not identify all of them, and we just kind of go, "Oh man, I made this many mistakes. That means I suck."
Yeah, I understand that. I don't know, man. You did great. You definitely did great. Crash first, very ballsy. What was the thoughts behind that?
Oh, the thought behind that was, oh no, I did it again. That's what the thought was.
Right, yeah, we saw Crash first and we're like, what is he doing?
That's what I said. What am I doing?
Kuumba, no.
Oh no, Kuumba takes a death on Wily Screen 4, or sorry, Spike Screen 3. Man.
Looks like Kuumba has decided to forfeit the race. It's always our runner's choice. They're welcome to finish, or if they don't want to finish for whatever reason, they're welcome to quit.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if you're not having fun anymore, by all means, go ahead and take the forfeit if that's what you want to do, or if you think it will take too long or whatever. Kuumba gonna show off a little zip showcase here for us and stuff. Perhaps. Nope, he's out. Rockman winner 2. Unfortunate, you know, circumstances to the end of his match. We're asking if he wants to interview, if he'll be joining us or not. To the contrary, he normally doesn't, but he actually. So maybe he'll join in, say a few words. Otherwise, you know, big shout outs to Kuumba for joining in and playing in the tournament in the first place last year and this year. Hope to see you next year. You did awesome. Kame, what you got, man? How you feeling? Anything in particular about these two seeds that snagged you up, or?
Yeah, I mean, you guys let Squid Man roll the seeds again, and I don't appreciate that. You know, that's supposed to be banned. But I mean, obviously that dragon in the second seed. I mean, both of them were nasty, but I mean, I'm handicapped immediately as soon as lemons don't work, and the way that I died, I mean, that was embarrassing. I just jumped in the hole. He didn't even hit me. I just jumped in.
that air shooter was pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, it was horrible. It had no range on it at all. But yeah, that's just how it is for me. Once lemons don't work, I don't know what to do. All the weapons behave weird. They're not like lemons. I don't know what to do with them, especially being randomized. I just never know what to expect. And how about that leaf shield? That black leaf shield on all the black backgrounds. That was fun. It took me a couple of stages to figure out which direction it was going when I tossed it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the palette combinations are just make it all the more worse, right?
Yeah, yeah, man, and that was a shield. We were like, if you would have died there, I think you used all your E-tanks at that point, and then things would have got so much harder from there.
Oh, I not only used all my E-tanks, but it was from that death forward that I was at 0 lives left. And I know I picked up the one in Wily 2, but I also threw that one away. So, and, oh yeah, that's right. I threw that away in Wily 4. I don't know if you remember the third spike screen there, but we had the helicopter guys. I don't know what they're called, but they were coming up the left side of the screen. And at first, they were jumping across from the left. But when I got over to the left and jumped, that one didn't go out of the wall. He stayed in it and went up, and he just played me out, and I dropped into the spikes, and I was mad. I was so mad at him. That's why I was shooting at him when I came back to the screen again. I was like, oh no, you're going to get it.
Yeah, them crop tops or fly boys. Yeah, those guys can be pretty trolly, you know. But yeah, I don't see Kuumba answering our call if he'd like to interview or not.
He may have stepped away for a few minutes. I don't know.
Well, he's into Rockman 3. I know he Rockman 3 Winter Night. So I think he's just playing that. I don't know if he wants to jump in or not. He's more than welcome to, but would need to do so very shortly because yeah, I think we're about ready to wrap things up here if he's not, you know.
Oh, he just responded. He's gonna pass.
Alright, that's what's up. Daggett, you got anything else?
I don't have too much more to add. You know, it was a great match to watch. I think both of you guys came to the first match cold, and then we saw both of you warm up as you had your rounds. Thing was really close, and you know, you guys' playstyles are so different. It's like, are they close? Are they far? Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, it was good. You should watch them back for sure.
Yeah,
I
it was
hope I get
definitely
the
fun.
chance.
Definitely fun to watch. Definitely commentate on. Yeah, big shout outs once again to Kuumba for racing and entering the tournament last year and this year. Hopefully we'll see you next year if we end up doing this again. And yeah, big shout outs to Kame. You know, you move forward, you're gonna fight me. I told you that I'd play at least one round Buster only against you, cause so I guess I need to train that, cause I'm terrible at Buster only.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna be fairly busy for the next week, so that should actually give you time, if that's not too long, to
No.
train that Buster. But
Yeah.
I've got a marathon or a charity thing coming up that I have to practice 3 different runs for within a week. So technically 4 runs I got to practice for because one of them is variable. Anyway.
Right on. Yeah, no, and then the winner of plays that nasty Squid Man
Ooh.
seeds. Yeah, that nasty old Squid Man that rolled the seeds today. So, so yeah, that's gonna be exciting. No matter what. Yeah, I guess that about wraps things up. Unless you guys have anything else.
No, I just want to do the usual shout outs to everybody. You know, SpeedGaming for hosting the event, you, Charlie, for organizing the event and helping Daggett commentate, Daggett for hopefully cracking all the good jokes at my expense during the course of the race, and Kuumba for helping me and you guys put on a good show for everybody.
Yeah, the good jokes were definitely cracked.
Yeah, we did our best.
Yeah, don't worry. We clowned on you guys a lot. No, but
You guys
yeah,
are going to be crying yourselves to sleep tonight if you watch that back.
yeah, definitely go check them out. Follow our runners, guys. Follow SpeedGaming if you haven't. It's September. Shoot them a sub if you can. All that good stuff. Thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting us. Shout outs to Daggett for co-commentating. Shout outs to Kame and Kuumba for the race. And yeah, thanks for watching. My name's Charlie. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
See you, everybody.